Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the next week of Optimal Evolution Programming, where we're going to be laying down the shit of what you need to maximize your performance
I also have a
in
cowboy
every area of life.
You should have told me I would work.
Shit, yeah, we got to start coordinating the costumes, bro.
We got next.
This is, we got to have fun. Turn this into a little show. While you're getting in the best shape of your life all at the same time. Okay, so let's see here. This is week 3 of this rest cycle. It's a prep phase in the rest cycle of the rest year. Okay, and just as a refresher to kick us off here, there's a physical test, and there's a mental test, and there's an emotional test that the programming is designed around. So, and it all has to do with, because it's a rest cycle within a rest year, the year is like the theme, the cycle is like the emphasis, the phase is the focus, and the week is the execution, y'all. So, all that being said, this cycle that we're in right now is really all about capacity for mobility, stability, and overall conditioning. So, just very foundational stuff. And again, we like to have specific tests that we are able to measure to see measurably if we are getting better at the things we say that we want to get better at. It's a key for y'all for life, like something that's I've definitely experienced is knowing that the intention is the important thing, but in order to really manifest that intention and actualize that intention is very, very helpful to have very, very specific either a goal or a vision or an objective, like something that it's like, yes, you can see it, it's weighable, it's measurable, very scientific. But the thing is, you don't want to get lost on any one side where it's like there's science with no spirit, or the spirit without the spirit without the science. There's a marriage of the two, and that's what we're doing here. So the physical test for this cycle is how many reps can you do with a overhead squat with a tempo 3 seconds down, 3 second pause, 3 seconds up at 50% of your body weight. So that is like the overall physical test of your capacity for stability, mobility, and conditioning. And just to give you a little bit of an idea, the test for next cycle, which will be a prep cycle, will be your total of your 20 rep max squat, 20 rep max bench, 20 rep max deadlift. All right, because the prep phase has to do with strength and hypertrophy. Overall, just, building muscle and just, again, building that base of muscle and strength to move into the more and more specific stuff. And still, because it's in a rest year, it's the capacity for your strength and hypertrophy, which is why we're doing like 20 reps, okay? So, we won't get lost there. The mental test is to try 5 new things. Again, just building your capacity. I'm going to play some basketball on Sunday, which, I've played basketball before, but it's at this stage in my life, it's definitely something new. So that's one of my new things. And we'll have a little bit of an assignment for the program, or for this week as a whole. That's something, trying to get more and more into of, each week there's these little, it's almost like mini games that we get to play, and, different assignments and just different things to maintain motivation and just keep it fun. Like, keep the process of being the best you that you can be something that's actually enjoyable. That's one thing, like I think we have this conditioning that getting better is supposed to be this like really hard and challenging, like uphill battle. And to an extent that is true, because you are putting yourself in situations where you got to try new things, you got to push your limits, you got to push yourself. But I find when you're really, you can kind of make a game out of it. You can make things fun, which is why it's so important to do what you love to do, because you're gonna be willing to put way more effort into something that you love to do, that you're passionate about, versus something that you're not. I mean, that's why you go to, maybe a job that you don't necessarily like for 8 hours in a day, and it's like you're completely wiped and exhausted. Whereas, like, if you love lifting weights or playing basketball and you go do that for 8 hours a day, it's like, man, this is great. Like, let me do this shit again. And you actually feel, you can feel more vitalized after doing that. So either way, try 5 new things. Mental test, emotional test is how many consecutive days of any kind of spiritual practice of your choice. Again, there's a lot of different things and techniques and all that. Whatever it is, meditation, journaling, walking in nature, just anything that has that intention behind it. How many consecutive days of some kind of spiritual practice for at least 5 minutes? And that is the emotional test, okay? So all that being said, the assignment for this week, so last week, or the first week, was essentially just create a list of things. The second week was let's actually pinpoint, or distill down more what are the more important things, what am I actually going to choose here. And now this week's assignment, I want you're going to write kind of like we have a template of a week right here. You don't need all the numbers and everything, but just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then each day, your task is to take some time and then like map out what your week looks like. So, and this is like your ideal week. This is like your, if I had no limits on time, on money, on my energy or whatever, like I could just do whatever I wanted. And that's opening up possibility, expanding capacity. What would Monday look like for me? What would Tuesday, overall, what would my week look like? And, be sure to factor in things that are related to the 4 doctors, Dr. Happy, Dr. Quiet, Dr. Diet, Dr. Movement. So it's like, when am I moving my body during the week? When am I meal prepping or cooking or going grocery shopping? Because that's going to be an important thing, Dr. Diet. When am I prioritizing when I go to bed, when I wake up, when I do my spiritual practice? That would be Dr. Quiet, okay? And then when am I taking time to just do things that make me feel good, that maybe aren't like work or productive, but they just make me feel good, like watching that TV show, playing the video games, whatever that might be for you. Still important, Dr. Happy. And then where does that fit in? Because those are like the 4 legs that you can build the rest of the week around. And a really, really key thing here is prioritize the most important stuff first. And like I say that, it's like, no shit, but how often do we prioritize everything else, all the things we feel obligated to, responsible for, like your job or whatever, and that's what we revolve everything around. And then it's like, I'll get to me when I get to it. When we're all pretty well aware, if you're not taking care of yourself, your ability to take care of other people, to help out, to do whatever it is that you're called to do is going to be greatly diminished. So you want to prioritize you first so that you have the most capacity to do the things that you love to do, to serve in the way that you feel called to serve. Okay, so prioritize the most important stuff first. Prioritize the priorities, okay? And then you can create like non-negotiables around it, where it's like there's these few things that are just non-negotiable. Like I take a cold shower every morning, not questionable, non-negotiable. I go to the gym these days a week, non-negotiable, okay? Because you have those anchors set, and again, you can allow everything else to be built around that, okay? Because there's so many things in life that they seem really important, but they're not really important. They just feel urgent because it's like chaotic. There's not any kind of set system in place. So it's like, oh shit, I got this thing over here. Oh shit, there's this thing over here. But when you have your anchors of your non-negotiables, it's like, no, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And then you can build, okay, like this is going to be space for that. That's going to be space for that. to the point where, you know, you create this underlying structure, and then your life, you're just flowing, bro. You're just flowing. And paradoxically, the more you flow, the further you're gonna go. Because the more you flow, the more you're expressing your genius and really tapping into your unique gifts and things that you can bring to yourself in the world. Okay? So design your perfect week, and then you'll start to see where all these different things can come in. The list that you made and the things that you decided were important things to include. Okay? So let's get into it, my friend. All right. So this is a build week. So that means that it's on the level of specificity, like it's going to be a little bit more specific, which again, specific to what? Specific to the improving the test that we're trying to improve upon. So just kind of have that intention in mind. Mm-hmm. But even still, like we're in this prep phase and this rest year, so it's still like overall capacity. So, you know, we're still going to keep the same kind of theme of these last 2 weeks of a lot of different exercise variations, a lot of different kinds of accessory and conditioning kind of stuff. It's just going to be a little bit more specific because we are in this build week. All right. So what you got for us, baby? So day one, just a little refresher. Last week, we did the snatch deadlift with the hover and the hover. Then we did the power snatch. Okay. And then the clean deadlift. All right. So let's look. So we got the strength day, which ideally the strength day, we're focusing on the things that, in a sense, we're already good at. But we know that if we get better at them, that it's going to improve what we're trying to get better at. Right. Okay. And I like the theme of the Olympic lifts because, in a sense, you know, I was kind of like thinking about it a little more after last week. And in a sense, you know, because we just coming off of this peak phase where it was like nothing but the Olympic lifting, like the very specific stuff, like those are kind of strengths right now. Yeah. Whereas like the conditioning stuff, the powerlifting movements, the strength movements, the stuff that we didn't really do because we were very focused on the Olympic lifting, those would be more in the weakness area and then like the accessory area. Okay. So overall, I think like the flow that we have going this week, we can have a similar flow. Okay. How you feel about that?
I'm good.
Cool.
Makes sense.
So all right. So a little bit more specific here. So we did the snatch deadlift. So some kind of probably another kind of snatch complex. We'll probably do, you know, snatch and clean and jerk, you know, variation capacity, yep, all on the strength day here.
Okay.
So yeah, we probably start off with some kind of, I mean, what is coming to me is like I think like a pull, like a pull, and then like maybe like 3 different hangs, like a pull, below knee hang, above knee hang, from the hip, or vice versa, like from the hip, above the knee, below the knee, like something in that line.
So you're saying the whole thing is a pull, but like you would start from the ground and go pull and then go.
No, it'd be snatches.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you do a snatch pull,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and then
snatch
you do hang
from,
snatch.
From the floor.
Yes.
To start. So from the floor start and then go below the knee, pull, and then go above the knee, pull.
No, they go below, then.
Or you're saying pull, then snatch?
Pull, yeah.
Yes.
The first thing's a pull.
Okay.
But then, I think then snatch from the hip.
Okay.
Then above the knee snatch.
Gotcha.
Then below the knee snatch.
Well, that seems a little backwards.
Well, I'm just trying to think because, like, I think a lot of the challenges arise for a lot of us on the team which for most people with lifting is you kind of you rush the hips. And so it seems like from doing it, starting at the hip, you're already like, I know what this power position feels like. And then you go above the knee, then it's like, all right, I need to find the same position again. And then you go below the knee and it's like, okay, I need to find the same position.
No, I
again.
agree, but I think then the snatch pull first is almost, it seems a little counterintuitive because I feel like you're trying to pull from the floor and then trying to rework back to that, that power position.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas I feel like you could just like stand the bar up and go like, maybe we pull or maybe we don't. Or, hold on, hear me out.
Here he is. Come on now.
Come on.
He's waking up. He's waking
Come
up.
on. What about stand the bar up, boom, which counts as a deadlift, I guess technically if you want to say it there. You can go, it would probably decrease the volume of snatches. Or maybe you go, boom, like pull from the hip and then snatch from the hip. And then you can go back down and go either above or below the knee, pull again, and then go snatch, and then go below the knee, pull, snatch. So it'd be like that's this is a lot of volume. You know, I my only thought about that. Even if it's lightweight and it's just kind of repetitive with the movement. So
well, what if along the same lines? What if we did like you said, do the deadlift, and then do like. And more like you could do like 3 pulls just from the hip, just like boom, 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 and then do the snatches.
Okay, I then do snatches after that. So stand it up, pull from the hip, and then snatch after that. That just seems like a long. It just seems like a long time of attention.
I mean, it is a 4. It's dense. It's either that or
so like walking through the whole thing. Like just do
okay. So let's see here. So we're setting up. Your boy's probably about strapped in right now because we got a lot of reps. And so we stand it up.
Yep.
And then we power, snatch. Okay, here's because I like your idea better, but it is a lot.
Yeah.
But I think if we did power snatches,
okay,
it'd be a little more like so you can just focus on the power and the timing.
Okay.
And it'll be a little less taxing with all the reps because you're not doing full snatches.
Okay. So walk me through.
So it'd be pick it up, boom, power snatch.
Oh, I got, bro.
Here,
perfect.
Boom.
No, that's perfect. That's literally it. That's perfect. Stand her up. So we won't like we won't. I say we skip, not because above the knee isn't important, but I feel like below the knee and the hip are like the 2 more important ones in my opinion. So I think it's kind of where you were going. But you stand it up. Sorry, I'm a little close to the camera.
No, you're good. I was making sure we're good on time.
Stand her up. We go from the hip, pull, and then from the hip, power snatch, and then go below the knee, pull, below the knee, power snatch.
All right,
and that's
there it is.
There it is. That's you're getting that the deadlift, like the pull emotion. You're also getting from the hip. You're getting that, you know what I mean, the extension, and then you then get to you know what I mean, make sure you still have that position because you go from below the knee, and then you're
find it again.
Boom. That's perfect.
Yeah, there it is.
That's good. That's gold.
There it is.
All right, so we got, okay, how are you saying this then?
So it'd be like,
we're gonna call you technique.
Yeah. So basically, because you don't have to say snatch deadlift because you've got to pick it up either way. So it'll just be snatch pull from hip, power snatch from hip, below knee snatch pull, below knee power snatch.
From hip plus,
overhead squat, snatch balance. Or snatch balance, overhead squat.
Power snatch. From hip plus, what was it? Okay, below the knee, snatch, snatch pull, plus below the knee, power snatch.
All right, I know it's let me a little crazy, but I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Okay, dear God.
What if we just added with this snatch balance plus 3 overhead squats?
As the next exercise?
No, like as part of this exercise. Because it seems like that, like trying to do that in an exercise. Because I was only just considering that because of again, for like specificity's sake.
But okay, but
I mean,
we also have 4 exercises.
I know, and that's
And like how this past week, how we had the hover stuff, and then we had
Clean, and then we went back.
Yeah, like that's just so okay. Let me. That's just such a long complex. Because you pick it up from the ground. You do snatch pull from the hip, power snatch. Below the knee, snatch pull, power snatch. And then you take a snatch balance and overhead squats after that.
Well, let's just keep rolling. Like if for some reason, something like that doesn't necessarily fit,
I'm gonna actually.
then we can.
I can condense this.
We can pull it back.
I can condense this because I can just.
Yeah, we got the other side too if we need to.
Yeah, that's true.
Ain't no thing.
So I'm gonna say snatch pull plus snatch from hip instead of saying from hip twice.
Oh, I see.
From hip and then plus below the knee snatch pull plus snatch. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Snatch, pull, snatch. And then, again, plus below the knee hang snatch.
Yeah. Powers.
Oh yeah, true. Damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Because and you got to make sure this is from the hip, because Taylor won't. I think we kind of did that last week a little bit, because I think we had those stone loads.
Son of a.
But you just wrote stone/sandbag and nothing else. So Taylor put it in as carry. Because I saw that, I was like, is that? I thought we did.
Yeah, and I did a carry, and I was like, is this supposed to be a carry?
Yeah.
But I understand. I almost said we went wrong. Okay, gotcha. I just totally fucked that up. But that's fine.
It's all right. We got all day, baby. Let's rewrite it.
Pull. Okay, I can do
From
snatch
hip.
pull, but I can do snatch pull plus power snatch from hip.
Okay. Yeah, as long as we know it's pertaining to both of those.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you got to kind of like think in terms of, we didn't just have this conversation and Taylor's looking at this just from a picture that I saw.
Yeah, I guess she has to interpret what we meant.
Gotta watch the video.
That's fair. Let it take space. It's fine.
Yeah, we got plenty of space.
All right. Wait. Plus. I don't know why. I guess I just figured like you guys like introducing into the picture, but like you guys kind of almost you guys go through it together. Like
Nah. Well, usually it's like a Sunday thing where like I just sent her this picture and then.
Gotcha.
So after we talk about it, I don't really want to talk about it anymore.
That's fair. He said it's already done. Power snatch. And then how are we doing that?
Writes it again.
No,
Takes up more space.
No, literally worse than the last.
I'm gonna
time.
condense this a little bit. That's fine. All right. So be 4 sets by. It'll just be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah, and
Add
just
a
to,
1.
just to going back to the addition, I just feel like those just seem like, not that they're not related, but I feel like you could always just do a whole separate drill with those two.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about this seems much more like turnover and positions, whereas snatch balance and overhead squats are more like, obviously like receiving.
Stability.
Right, for sure.
For sure. All right. Exercise 1. Here we go. Rolling now. All right, so we did snatch pull, and last week we did basically the same thing with the clean.
Yeah, so you want to do just the same thing with the clean?
I mean, I'm kind of feeling like we did this like some kind of jerk complex.
Okay.
And then maybe we'll do, maybe we'll do some kind of, because again, like this build week, just getting like slightly more specific.
Okay.
So maybe some kind of jerk complex, and then like some front squats, or we did the front squat and jerk last week. We can do that again. I think it'd be fine. Do the, or, well, okay.
Oh, God.
Well, we could, I guess maybe we could maybe blend a little bit of this in there. So we could do maybe just clean from the hip. Just clean from the hip. And then like plus front squat.
Okay.
And then plus, maybe we'll do a separate thing with push press. Then like you could do power jerk plus jerk kind of thing.
Do you want to do a power clean first since we're doing a power snatch first? Like power clean and then front squat, power clean, then clean.
Let me see. So you do a full clean. Squat.
You get, come on, man.
Come on. He's waking up. He's waking up.
Because we're doing a snatch pull from the hip, so I guess we're not really pulling from the floor at all. I was gonna say, you could do a power clean from the floor and then catch it, boom, clean from the hip, boom, bow, front squat, jerk.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's a power clean.
But it sounded like you were saying something about like a power jerk though, too. Because I said, we're gonna do the power jerk, you can just, we scratch out, take one of the cleans off, and then just keep one of the cleans, front squat, power jerk, jerk. Either one of those I think is fine.
Well, I guess that's kind of why I was thinking the clean from the hip.
Okay.
And then, because again, we got this specific day too.
That's true.
Where we we could do hold or.
So clean from hip, one clean from hip, one front squat, power jerk, jerk.
I think 3 front squats, but.
Okay, yeah,
clean from the hip,
then
3 front squats, power jerk, jerk.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. All right.
All right. While you're writing that, I can start. So we did that.
Clean from the hip. Plus front squat plus power jerk.
All right.
Plus jerk. Okay, and that's 4 times x. 4 times 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1
Perfect.
at 1.
Okay, cool. And then I think next we could do.
I can flip this all over. Let me divide the line real fast. Oh, shit.
Whoopsies.
Whoa, bro. These markers are.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Shit, mom's home. Okay, flip it over.
Cool.
Okay. So I was thinking while you were writing that, I was thinking now we could do like the snatch balance with the overhead squats.
Okay.
So I think we could maybe just do like a 3+3 kind of thing.
All right, so the point you just made about the specific day on Tuesday, do you think that this is like, I know we're saying strength wants to become more specific. Well, I guess there is a whole extra exercise too. Yeah, okay. That should be fine. I was wondering like what we're gonna do on Tuesday.
Well, I like how we did the below or the low block.
Oh yeah,
snatch.
yeah.
Like we could just do like full movements.
That's fair.
Because this is a lot of complex
That's
stuff.
fair. That's fair. So we're saying whoop, whoop, snatch balance. You said. Snatch.
Plus snatch. No, plus over.
I was like, what? Plus.
This guy's too confident.
Squat. And just those two?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
And then 4.
That'd be fine.
2 plus 2 or like 1 plus 1?
3+3.
Okay.
Fuck 'em.
Actually, it's 3 plus 3. Adding
Beautiful.
1.
All right, well, last one. So this could be, some kind of. Okay, so specific day we've got a 3, and then we've got 1 on the weakness day. So on the weakness day, we'll probably do. I don't know. I think a deadlift would be fun on that day.
But if that's the case, then I was saying we're taking off bench. Wait.
All right, sorry, we're back. You didn't miss anything. Yeah, dumbbell press, one arm row, and then I think hanging knee raise. Because that's also, just hanging there, even without the knee raise, is already gonna give you a little something, a little lats, a little pumpy.
Okay.
All right, and I think we should do this time-wise. So it's a 4-4-1. So we got 3 exercises there. So we could do.
You could do 1 minute apiece for a couple, in 30 seconds per arm here. Well, I guess maybe you do if you want to do 90 seconds was a whole.
Oh, I bet.
So if you did 45 seconds, 45. No, that was.
Well, a 4. So time-wise, a 4 would be. So 5 is 5 plus. A 4 is 3:30 to 5. And so we got 3 exercises. So we could do, if we split up 3 minutes. So it's a minute 15. Yeah, damn near still a minute and a half. So it'd be I think a minute apiece. I think a minute straight into 30 seconds per side into a minute straight. And then we do 3 rounds of that, just continuous.
3 times 1 min per exercise.
Yeah. It's kind of the next exercise is you're essentially resting, so you can just go continuous.
Yeah, I mean, with these two, there's gonna be a little overlap because you got and then your lats could be a little screwed.
Yeah, well,
sorry.
Be all right.
Sorry.
Okay, there it is, day 1.
Cool.
We're rolling now.
Cool. We are rolling now. I think I'm doing it the wrong way. There we go.
Bringing it back.
These boys got the momentum.
Okay, yep. So specific day. Yes, definitely the snatch. I mean, I damn near you could run back the low boys.
So you're saying, keep the low box?
Yeah.
Okay.
A low block snatch, 3x3.
Call it specific.
And then low block clean.
Hitting right now.
3x3. I think it'd be fine if you did clean and jerks. We did snatch, clean and jerk.
Clean and jerk?
Yeah, I think it'd be fine. Say that now.
I got a 1.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, we were doing full lifts, heavy as fuck triples and shit. Quadruples. This ain't shit.
Still walking apart. So they're gonna do
be clean jerk.
Yep.
Okay. Yup.
So it would
be 3 1 + 1 if you wanted to write it that
3
way.
times. Well, how would you?
It'd be 3x3 and then parentheses. 1 + 1. There we
Just
go.
a math professor now.
Oh yeah, boy. Dr. Nathan Christ.
Nathan Christ. Oh god.
Check the IG bio, bro. It's for real.
Oh, you checked it.
Well, this is my actor alias.
Oh.
So at least that's what I call it.
Dr. Nathan Christ.
Yeah. It's the first thing I came up with that felt like it flowed. It fit. Like I could get behind it. All the other names that I've tried to play with over the years has always been that just ain't quite it, bro.
That's your stage name.
Basically, yeah, something like that. We'll see. We'll see if it sticks. I'm just kind of playing with it. But so far, it's felt like the most it. Because I've also, I looked up what's the actual legal definition of doctor. And it's like, the first thing it says, a learned man. And so again, like, you know, which another little mini lesson, your identity and the things that you choose to label with, like there's so many assumptions that we make. Like, you know, like you say the word doctor, and it's like automatically some kind of visual or some kind of definition or, you know, lack thereof, just some kind of assumption of what you've just believed that is versus like, no, what does that actually mean? I'm not saying like I'm a licensed medical professional. Like I ain't that. I'm a fucking doctor. I'm a learned man. It's like I'm a learned man, and then it's like, you know, someone that has the capacity to teach a high art or science. And it's like, that's what I do. And then Christ, if you actually look up the definition of Christ, and without getting the whole thing, because there can be a lot of loadedness to that word, but it's like, it's kind of like it's just a title of a title of someone that is kind of aligning with just the essence of Christ consciousness, of just like really just love. And like the whole point, well, not the whole point, but like one of the reasons to even, you know, state that is to like kind of be an example of like, we are all Christ, even though we don't recognize that a lot of times within ourselves, but it's like we all have that capacity. Even like, you know, Jesus Christ wasn't his actual name, just in the same way like when we say Buddha and we think of, you know, like a certain person, Buddha is just a title of just like, you know, if like you said, Nathan CEO, it's like, it's just a title, like Jesus CEO, it's a title. So Christ is just a title, Buddha is just a title, really, you know, in my own language, someone that is pursuing a path of love in their own awakening. So, side note, but, you know, one thing I've learned that's hit home a lot recently is like, be mindful of all the tiny little assumptions that you make about things. Even if it's something that you've been so accustomed to for so long that you never thought to question it. It's like, especially those things, question those things. Okay? All right, back here. So we got one more. And so we did the bench on this day, so I think we should do some kind of squat, you know, variation or whatever.
Okay. Did split squats last week. I haven't really done like step ups in forever, I feel like.
Yeah.
Step ups are like,
you know what, when I said that, like the first thing that popped in my head was goblet squat. So maybe like a goblet squat that we could superset with squat. What if we did like a, you know, like kettlebell swing?
okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be a nice little
Okay, I like that.
combo.
Okay.
And we could do maybe do the goblet squat heels elevated. So I really just hit the quads more, and then then you know, we'll kind of counteract that with the kettlebell swing.
Heel. Ooh.
And so it's a three density. So that's if we're doing time under tension, 3 would be minute 30 to 3 minutes. That's tough. But I think we should do it.
3 minutes?
Well, yeah, that's another way to look at it too. 3. Yeah, see, we can either do like, like a total amount of time.
Okay.
And then just like continuous, kind of how we did the press and then which I think that was cool. I think that worked out cool. So maybe we do like 10 and 10, and just like kind of just a 3 minute, just
Gotcha.
back and forth.
Got it. So
Just a little burner.
3 reps each.
Cool. All right. And this day's easy. We're just gonna we'll do a regular deadlift. Or maybe trap bar or regular?
Trapaholics mixtapes. Trap bar.
No, yeah, we'll fuck around. Yeah, do it. Oh shit, good.
Son of a bitch.
There she is.
Thanks, brother.
Yep. Cool. Trap bar. It's at a 3. It's a 1. Yeah, I think we should do one set of 30 seconds, just continuous at a 3. So you'll just pick a weight that you feel like it'll be a little bit of a guessing game, but just pick a weight you feel like would be
way too heavy.
Would be moderate for 30 consecutive seconds.
This is not a 3.
And also, you play around with the tempo a little bit if you went a little too heavy.
600 pounds. Just...
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Come on.
Yeah, but I'd imagine that you can get relatively heavy being a 3. Cool. Technique, just keep the bar work.
Technique.
Full lifts. And we just got accessory day. Okay. Okay. So we've hit all the lifts. We did snatches, we did clean and jerk, we've done squats, we did some upper back stuff. We've got pressing.
Haven't done any rotation.
Yeah, we haven't done, the one arm row a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
but,
that's fair. That's fair. But not
okay,
really.
so yeah, definitely we need some maybe a little rotation, a little lateral.
Yeah, getting gait either.
Yeah.
So.
That'd be interesting. I know I thought of like a sandbag, because I like if we can incorporate a little bit of the strongman.
Yeah.
In a way.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking like a toss, but not just a toss. I was thinking of how would you do a lateral toss, for
Well, we skipped the landmines last week.
Oh, you're right.
So we could go back and try to do that landmine one and have it superset it with sandbag, and either just tossing straight up in the air or doing those backwards tosses that they do where
Yeah.
they go straight fucking somebody just walking.
Yep, watch out. I know, it's always supposed to be we were at the program, then it's the whole team's doing some weird shit.
It's what are they doing? So yeah, that's what comes to my brain. If not even the toss, but something with the sand. I like the strongman. I like the idea of the strongman stuff.
Yeah. I think just the backwards toss, just the sandbag overhead toss, and then you can superset that with the because with the heavier sandbag, it ain't going as high as you think it's going.
Gotcha.
Trust me.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know you think it's this light little sandbag. Although, true strongman shit, them boys be tossing,
Bro.
60 pounds, just,
So how are you doing that? So we're doing the landmine
Yup.
Landmine rotation.
Yep.
Plus sand back throw.
Yeah, sandbag overhead toss.
Overhead toss.
Yeah. And maybe emphasize, or not emphasize, but just specify standing.
Gotcha. Good call.
Because your boy keep getting questions.
So
How do you want me to do this?
now to
This
be
exercise isn't on there.
fair, to be fair, this is where we come in with we create our library, we take videos of
Yeah.
everything, and so there'll be videos of all these movements,
Yeah.
and we'll only pull from the library at some point. But
Well, damn near, you just said that. I guess that's kind of what I've been doing, because I've been videotaping literally everything.
well, there you go.
So we're starting, so I guess we're already getting a little reservoir that we can splice up for all the different exercises.
yeah.
Cool. All right.
Your boy be getting questions.
Motherfuckers hitting me up.
Hey Nathan, so
Hey,
like,
where's Kilo?
What do you mean by this?
Okay. 2 by 2 by 2. So, that's a 2. That's a 2. So let's just do. I mean, it's a 2. A 1. That's a 2. So maybe do 2 sets of 30 seconds. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. 30 seconds each. Out of 2. So like, you know, the overhead toss, you can kind of run back and forth. You know, you can quicken the pace a little bit if you need to. Go catch that sandbag.
Catch him what's in there. Catch.
Yeah, that'd be some. Yeah, that'd be quick. All right. So now we'll do some kind of like hypertrophy / corrective exercise kind of deal here. So we did this week we did the supine lateral ball roll. I think we supersetted that with,
GHD.
yeah, and those are sit-ups, right? Didn't we say GHD sit-ups?
I thought it was at hip extensions.
Did we? Okay, because I was trying to remember, that was another one.
I did hip extensions.
Okay, yeah,
I guess I don't know whether, I'm not sure, I don't remember whether we specified.
yeah, because I swear we were talking about.
I thought we talked about, we talked about going like this.
Oh, we weren't talking about this. We were talking about
But if we did mean the sit-ups, then I mean, I said just do the sit-ups, but that's just the way I did it.
Oh
in my
yeah, I
mind,
just
thinking,
didn't
like,
remember.
this.
Okay.
It's wrong. No, it's not.
Okay. So let's do.
Corrective.
Yeah.
Honestly, we haven't done any kind of like we haven't done like the horse stand stuff. You know what I mean? Like any kind of like static kind of like holds.
Yeah, I do like
even
the horse stance.
Even like some plank shit, or even like, you know what I mean? Like we could really start having, you know, like bouncing on like the Swiss ball. Like can you like kneel? Well, I mean I know it's more like a warm up thing, but like, you know, something like that where it's like more of like a dynamic kind of like a balance coordination thing. You know what I mean? With the Bosu or like.
Ooh, I got one.
Okay.
That's I haven't done it in a while, and it's kind of challenging, but it's doable, and it's fun, and it incorporates a lot of stuff. I forget what you call it, but it's kind of like a one arm press on the Swiss ball, like laying down, but as you press, you like rotate all the way to your forearm, and then you come back.
That is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we can do that, and we can.
What are we calling that?
So like it'd be like Swiss ball. I don't know. I just want to call it like a rotating, like a single arm rotating press.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Swiss ball, single arm rotating press.
Are we gonna superset that with something or?
Yeah, and then we'll superset that with the horse stance.
Single arm rotating. I said
Rotation.
Sure, rotation. Rotation press.
Oh, I meant what you were saying. Yeah, rotating.
Yeah, that's
okay.
cool. Fair enough.
Okay.
And then plus the horse stance.
Yes. Yeah, and it'd be horse stance horizontal. Technical terms. So you'll, you know, like what do you do, like the bird dog?
Yeah.
Same idea, just slightly different name. But I feel like the horse stance is more, you're trying to be a little more static and under control. So we'll do time again. So we'll do, it's a 2. So we probably do 30 seconds per side. And then the horse stance we'll just do for 30. Tempo. We'll just do minute 30. Actually, I scratched that. So 2 would be 30 seconds to a minute 30. So let's do the high range. We'll just do 1 round of these. So we'll do 45 seconds per side, and then a minute 30 total of the horse stance. In just 1 round.
It's a minute 30.
Yeah. And I put 5-second hold. Like,
horse?
yeah. So you're not just flailing around. Per side, yeah, whatever. Okay. And then we already did that. Paint's drying.
Paint's drying.
Cool. All right.
Gas pack.
There it is.
Gas
We
pack.
did it.
Don't forget, we said to take a picture to the other side.
Oh yeah, we got another double-sider today. Take a gander. Some fine piece of work right there.
Archery in motion.
Cool. Yeah, well that's it, y'all. I mean, we kind of already, unless Coach TJ's got some final words, I said everything I need to say.
Just like he was talking about in the beginning, everyone, like, making it all enjoyable. Like, if you're trying to eat healthy and you just have dry ass chicken breasts and bland ass rice every day, like, you know, it's gonna be healthy, but like you're not gonna probably enjoy. It's not gonna be good. You're not gonna like it, so you're not gonna want to keep eating it. It's gonna make you go almost backwards. But there's a way in which to make the things that we need to do, the things that are good for us, actually enjoyable. And it's gonna look different for everybody. But like you were saying, like when you do something that you're actually excited about, you'll do it even when it gets hard, because it's gonna get hard. Like there's just, we have been on this path and it has been hard. Even though we've been doing exactly what we've been wanting to do, like it's still been challenging. It still has brought obstacles, but we're still here all these years later because we've been on the path that we want to be on. So no matter what happens, like, you know, you can do whatever you want, but like you said, I encourage you to find things that you enjoy, do things that make you excited, do things that, you know, because you're gonna want to put structure, you're gonna want to make sure that it gets locked in because you love it and because it's gonna make life more fulfilling and more enjoyable. Like, and also doing it with friends. Like, we train so hard, and we would if we were by ourselves, but like even better together. Like, we train so much harder together because we push each other and we're all holding each other accountable, and it's just a community. Like, life can be like only so good by yourself, and so when you have people that you're living it with, that are there with you, going through it with you, like, it just makes it all better. So find the things you enjoy, listen to your homework, obviously focus on the emotional and the mental assignments for the week, and ultimately just try to make it all enjoyable. Try to make it all something that you look forward to doing every day.
Cool. There it is. Slight final note here. I will on the online community space, the Life Collective Nation space, I'm gonna put another space, another little area to submit your scores, because there will be whoever for the test, especially the physical one, but even, you know, still the mental and emotional one, there's going to be a prize for whoever has the top score at the end of the cycle. And there may even be like little weekly things, not quite sure yet, but either way, ideally should be by the time that you watch this, there'll be a little space in the network for submitting your scores. And so, you know, we can start putting stuff in there and, again, see who comes out on top by the end of the cycle here. Okay? Cool. All right. Thanks for tuning in, friends. Until next time.
Love you.